The corner, the corner, the corner.
Hey, welcome. Come on into Cousin Ed's Corner. This podcast is where you'll find real, authentic conversation, organic conversation, unscripted, unfiltered conversation, like you're home with your cousin. It's all about life. It's about finance. It's about spirituality. It's about love and everything in between. I'm your host, Cousin Ed. I'm excited to bring you along on this journey. So sit back and listen in as we dive into a wide range of topics. I have some diverse guests coming on with an array of thoughts and opinions. My goal is to create a space all for us to connect and communicate. It's not really about me. It's about the community as a whole. Let's enjoy it. Let's sit back. Let's think about our past. Let's move into our future. It's about
The corner, the corner, the corner. So no matter how you cut it or slice it, we're all here together. I'm just here to give you a piece of my heart, my mind, my soul, and my mentals. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another episode of Cousin Ed's Corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. What's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? It's your boy, Cousin Ed. Yes, indeed. We are back. It is Motivational Monday. Let's start the week off with just some energy, some expectations, some planning. Let's get our week started. I'm excited. So it is early morning, so I'm not trying to scream and yell, but yeah, I'm excited. And it's a new week. So as always, I want to go ahead and thank you for listening to the show. Thank you for following the show. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already, go to the top of your screen, look in the left, look in the right, or look at the bottom, left, right, look in the middle of your screen, wherever it is, go ahead and hit the subscribe, follow, share button. Someone said, how am I going to share the show? I ain't listened to it yet. Because you know it's going to be great. You already here. You're great. The show's going to be great. Go ahead and share the show. If you share with somebody that don't like it, tell them they don't know what they're talking about, right? But go ahead and share the show. If you haven't already followed me, make sure you follow the show. I like to distinguish between me and the show, but follow the show on all social media platforms under Cousin Ed's Corner. That's all one word, plural. Ed's, follow. Didn't ask a friend to follow too. One reason, by following the show and getting the numbers up, I get to do more online, so more exclusive stuff online. So definitely follow the show. All right. So why am I hyped? Why is my energy up? Why am I talking like this at 4:30 in the morning? Right? Like, this boy is crazy. Yesterday I had a chance to. This is going to be Sunday. I had a chance to. I took a ride and drove, and I actually went past one of my old neighborhoods, and I saw a bush that I planted. Right, I used to live in this neighborhood 20 plus years ago, and I saw a bush that I planted. And those who have green thumbs, or anybody know like evergreens, they're like they up to like the Christmas tree family, the pine family, that they grow like trees, but most people keep the evergreens low to the ground. And when I used to live there, I used to prune this and keep it, trimmed down, nice carpet, and then a little bit, maybe like a foot off the ground, carpet-like, and used to look nice. So I drove by yesterday, and this is not the first time I've been by, so I can't say it was brand new, but the thoughts came to me again about this. So this is where the title of the show came. This is where the show thought came from. I'm driving by, I see it, and from down the street, you have to come up a hill to get to the house, and you can't see the house because of the evergreens. The evergreens are at least minimum 7 feet tall. So do your research, look up some evergreen bushes. Look up bushes. Don't look up trees, because you can have it into a tree like they have now, but most people keep the bushes trimmed. right? Keep the bushes trimmed. That may be the title, but the lady let the bushes grow. The lady's an older lady. I know she is. I remember selling her house. She still owns the house. And the bushes, the trees are now 7 feet tall. To trim them back, you couldn't trim them back now because she didn't prune them to grow the way she wanted to grow. She didn't nurture them to grow the way she wanted to grow across, not up. So she didn't massage it to grow the way she wanted it to grow. And I was just thinking about that in life, about pruning, massaging, helping to manicure things the way you want them to manicure, the way you want them to look. I saw a young lady at a restaurant I went to. She had these long nails, and I was like, "Oh, you go to a nail shop?" She's like, "No, they're." She said yes, but she said they're hers. And I was like, "Oh, you grew them out?" She's like, "Yeah, I want to see how long they can grow without cracking and breaking and everything else." So she wasn't. I guess she was taking somewhat care of them, but she wasn't cutting them back. And it all started tying together to me about manicuring and pruning and cutting things back. We in our life can let things grow. And if we don't manicure them or prune them, they will grow like wildfire. They will grow like that evergreen tree. I want to say bush, but they will grow like that evergreen and grow out of control. So we must prune, we must nurture, we must manicure, we must control the things that we can't control. That tree could definitely have been controlled, pruned. Her nails could definitely be controlled, pruned. Relationships can definitely be controlled and pruned. And when I start thinking about how would I say a relationship could be controlled and pruned, some things you have to cut back on. And that for myself has been one of the harder things in life. And this is not relationship so far as man and woman, and some of it is, some of it is not. It's not always going to be what I want to say. It's not always going to be between a man and a woman, right? It's not always going to be your spouse or a person you're seeing, dating, or whatever else, right? Sometimes it's your friendships. Sometimes it's your relationships with your family. They have to be pruned. They have to be manicured. You have to cut it back the right way. Sometimes I have a what's it called? Since I want to talk on the show and tell you this, a crepe myrtle. I have a crepe myrtle. Now, if y'all don't know, I have a green thumb, so I love planting. I love trees and stuff like that. Crepe myrtle, you can cut this tree all the way back to the trunk. It will grow again, right? Sometime in some relationships, you got to cut it all the way back to the stump and let it grow again. It's amazing how God put all this on the earth, put us as humans, put the plants, put the animals, and all of it all relates. It all ties together. The same thing that we're doing, animals are doing with their cubs. The same thing we're doing, God is doing with the plants by burning and starting over. So a lot of this is just evolution, right? But if you don't prune back the trees, you will have a forest, right? You will have a forest. You have to go in and do some kind of control, some kind of manicuring. And I think that many of us are not pruning or manicuring our lives in some aspect. If you think about your weight, right? If you don't prune it, control it, manicure it, it'll be out of control. Some people have high blood pressure. If you don't prune, control, manicure what you eat, it'll be out of control. Your jobs, if you don't go in and manicure and make sure everything is set up right, make sure you're learning more, cutting back on what you did last year, make sure you're doing something better this year, better fertilizer, all of this stuff. It's all life. It all ties together. But when we get to the point where we're fed up and we throw our hands up and it's out of control, I can't take care of it anymore. Guess what happens? It continues to grow and it gets further out of control. It continues to grow and gets further out of control. You have to manicure and prune and work on all of these things and all the aspects of your life. And it may just start with you going outside today and manicuring that one bush that you said is out of control. And if you can take control of that, you can take control of anything in your life. We can take control of anything in our life. As I speak, I had the same problem. I just thought about it. Most of this show, like I said before, side note, big up to Mr. Moody. Birthday was yesterday. Salute, salute, salute. We talk about this show as it's ours, right? It's our time on the couch. And I just had a revelation about me and what I didn't prune. And there's a lot of things in life I haven't pruned and work on and all of this stuff that I need to do also. So I'm not perfect, and anything that I say on this show is all therapy. But I had a bush right in front of my window, and I let it get away. This is front of my house, right in front of the window. It's on like a little steep hill, and COVID came. I had an injury. I didn't want the adjuster to see me outside of on a ladder and stuff. I let it get away. A guy came by. I said, how much you charge to do it? He said some crazy price because he had to use a ladder. I said, okay, I'll do it myself. And one thing after another, it got away from me. And one day I was riding down the road. I said, Ed, that's not you. That's not you. Go ahead and take care of it. I went and got a new tool that made it a lot easier. I went and got an electric hedge cutter. Made it a lot easier. And I went and took care of it, pruned it, cut it back enough where I can manage it now. Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to get new tools in your toolbox. That may be counseling. That may be life coaching. That may be going to school and get a new trade. It may be a new tool you need in your toolbox. Just my thoughts. Just what came to me while I was sitting here. Hey fam, like I said, I love each and every one of you. I hate to keep you, but I gotta go. It's early, I gotta go. But we'll be back again with another show of Cousin Ed's Corner. Please, for sure, once again, 762-333-2032. That's 762-333-2032. Be sure to drop me a note. You can send me a text on that line. Also, go to cousinedscorner.com. That's cousinedscorner.com. From there, top of the page, hit leave voicemail. Hit me on any social media platform that's under Cousin Ed's Corner. If you'd like to donate, if you'd like to drop some coffee, hit me on Venmo. Cousin Ed's Corner on Venmo. That 762 number, you can you can Cash App that number also. And it's just to support this show and what we're doing over here. If you want to work and be a sponsor of the show, definitely email me, info@cousinedscorner.com, info@cousinedscorner.com. We talk about some sponsorship. But really, let's prune our bushes back. Let's manicure our lawns and manicure our lives. All right? I'm out of here. I love each and every one of you. Peace. Thank you for listening to Cousin.